Mam nadzieję, że już będę mógł. A, mogę teraz.
What are you doing here?
Hippocrates sent me. Your commander stole his notes, and I think you have them.
The ones written by the great Hippocrates himself. I'm sorry. They were burned in the last attack.
What?
You heard me. The medical tent was burned. At least I memorized the notes before we lost them. I'll transcribe them when I have time, or when the war subsides.
Then, you'll have to come with me. A patient Hippocrates is treating will die without your help.
I have a patient right here who needs my help.
Can't someone else take care of this one?
I'm the only doctor here. Now let me work.
I'll wait here for you to finish. If I leave, what's stopping you from running away?
Thinking like a mercenary. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Then make yourself useful and bring me my bone forceps. Some idiot or another's always borrowing them.
Then you'll come treat Hippocrates' patient.
You have my word.
Is this it?
You aren't a half-bad assistant. When I'm done with the surgery, I'll be honored to help Hippocrates. Might be limping for a while, but Apollo willing, they'll make a full recovery.
I'll meet you there. Don't be late.
No tak, trzeba było troszeczkę odczekać. Już. Mogę tam się szybciej dostać? Pewnie, że mogę.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here. Hippocrates, how is your patient?
You were gone so long, he didn't survive.
I'm sorry, Hippocrates. We took more time because this measles helped me save my own patient.
Sometimes science requires tough decisions.
If we're finished here, I'll take some time and write down what I remember of your notes, Hippocrates.
I'll go see the priests for more information about my mother.
Come with me. You've had a busy day. The importance of diet to maintaining one's health cannot be overstated.
What good can one apple really do?
Well, taken daily, they can keep the doctor away. But to more serious matters. I know why you're here. You're looking for your mother.
You remember her?
I was young then. I didn't know how to help. I turned her away. But her look of determination and despair was burned into my mind. It has never left me, and it never will. After, I swore to Apollo that I wouldn't turn away another patient, that I'd dedicate my life to the cause. She made an impression on me. Your brave mother did.
She would be happy to know that.
I sent your mother to the sanctuary of Asclepios. Tell the elder priest a treatment for the sacred disease will soon be available to any patient who needs it. Then he may talk to you.
Thank you for everything, Hippocrates. I'll go see him now.
Ανυπόφορον εστίν οράν.
Jakiś tu jest skarb jeszcze? Nie zabrałem wszystkiego? A faktycznie coś jest.
He's over there. There he is. I need to talk to him.
Filthy, disgusting creatures! If you're here for your purification bath, you'll have to come back another time.
I'm here for information.
In that case, you can go straight to Hades.
I need to know about the Spartan woman who came through here many years ago.
Did that eagle of yours shit in your ears? I'm under strict orders not to talk to any mercenaries. Especially not about Spartan women or injured babies.
My eagle will tear out your tongue, priest.
Forgive me, not the tongue. Not like Midon. Chrysis threatened anyone who speaks to the eagle bearer.
Did she? Tell me about the woman and her baby, and I won't drown you in your bathhouse. How's that for a threat?
Please, no! There's already a corpse in there.
What are you talking about?
Snakes!
Snakes?
They're everywhere! Must have escaped from the Tholos. We keep them for treatments, but they invaded the bathhouse.
These snakes killed someone?
A patient was purifying himself when they slithered in. Turns out he's terrified of snakes. Fell over dead. Now the snakes have made him their home.
What if I took care of your snake problem? Would you talk to me then?
Oh, most definitely. The purification bath is crucial in the path towards healing.
How did all these snakes get loose? And why are there so many at the sanctuary?
Blame Dorios. He's supposed to keep them in the Tholos. Patients with afflictions of the mind are healed by the snakes. Their tongues are like kisses from the gods.
I'll clear out these snakes in no time. Icaros could use a good feast.
Try not to kill them. Dorios will be furious if you sacred snakes get chopped to bits.
Then how am I supposed to deal with them?
Snakes are drawn to the bath's heat. Flood them with cold water, and they'll slither back to their hole. There's an underground pipe that may help you.
I'll take care of your snake problem. Then, you'll tell me what I need to know.
That's the pipe. Opening it should flood the bath and get rid of the snakes.
Co, rozprawiłem się z wężami.
And? Is the bathhouse free of snakes?
I flooded the bathhouse with cold water.
Good riddance.
Well?
Well, what?
I took care of the snakes. Now you're going to tell me about the Spartan woman and the baby.
I actually don't know anything. It was before my time. The man who does know is Milan, but he won't tell you. He won't tell anyone anything.
Malaki snakes. Ugh. At least I got a name. Midon.
No dobra, co lecimy dalej. A, i następne zadanie.
I need to stay hidden.
Przepraszam.
Greetings, young one. Come to offer Asclepios a sacrifice?
No. But I'm searching for a Spartan mother who may have.
The great goddess Hera guides many mothers to the sacred place. Surely I'm too feeble to remember them all.
What are these stone slabs for?
These are records. We document all who pass through, their illnesses, treatments, so that the glory of Asclepios can be celebrated.
Then I don't need your memory. I just need to find the right stone.
Yes, of course. That's very wise indeed. If only I had the time to help you.
Listen, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just looking for my mother.
It's Chrysis. She's got every priest in the sanctuary under her thumb, and she'll squash anyone who feeds information to the Eagle Bearer.
Then don't tell me anything. Just bring me to the stone that can.
Follow me then. Quickly. We must be discreet.
Lead the way.
This way. Over here. If anyone is watching, they'll have my head.
What kind of sanctuary isn't safe for its priests?
Times have changed, Eagle Bearer. I remember this tale. Written during the time of the great Elot revolt. You would have been only a child.
I don't need the history, just the details.
It tells the tale of a woman with worms in her throat. Asclepios took off her head so we could remove them, then reattached it in her sleep.
Definitely not the right one. I wonder what Hippocrates would think of these treatments.
Hippocrates is a fine healer. Showed so much promise.
Showed? He's healing the sick right now.
He puts too much faith in his hands, and not enough in the gods.
When it comes to life and death, I prefer hands. Are all the testimonies so outrageous?
Writers today, Thucydides, Euripides, the petulant Aristophanes, all of them try for realism. But what really inspires is greatness, magic, gods. This one tells the tale of a man with sword wounds. A pack of dogs licked him clean, and Eureka! A man's best friend indeed.
This is hopeless.
These stories give people hope, Eagle Bearer.
Well, I'm losing mine. Tell me about Chrysis.
A very powerful, dangerous woman. But it was not always so. She was abandoned here as a child and taken in by the priests. Taught the ways of the gods. She learned very quickly. Was very strong-willed. And before too long, it was the priests who listened to her. She was loved. But there's an anger in her heart that could not be soothed. So, when her methods turned to madness, anyone who opposed her got...
Got what?
I've already said too much.
And what about this one? Let me guess. It tells the tale of a blind woman who had her eyes licked by snakes.
It reads of Sparta. Came here with child. Sought pity from the gods.
Why is most of it scratched out?
Oh, I'll just tell you. I know this one by heart. The Spartan woman arrived filthy and bleeding from her travels. We cared for her, gave her food, a bath, and she left. Where she went, I do not know. The child could not be saved.
Who does know where she went?
We've been spotted. Meet me later, near the olive tree of Heracles, at the entrance of the sanctuary. I may have something for you.
And what do we have here?
A priest and a mercenary out for a friendly stroll?
May the gods be with you, Plistos. I was just on my way to the archives when this Misthios bumped into me.
Is that so? And what were you both chatting about so fervently, might I ask?
The good priest here was teaching me how to heal sword wounds.
Yes. Sword wounds.
Oh, really? And what is the treatment for sword wounds, according to Timoxenos here?
Dogs.
What about them?
You use dogs to lick the wounds clean.
Very good. Don't give away all our tricks, Timoxenos. Who will bring offerings to the gods when our patients learn to heal themselves?
No, of course not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
You have your treatment, Misthios. Now please, leave the sanctuary.
No dobra, no to lećmy dalej. Dobrze, że przysłuchiwałem się rozmowie. Kurde, bym tak nie... Bo tak bym nie wiedział. A on tam mówił, że psy. Siema, siema, siema. A dobrze, niedziela, Kryspinku, dobrze, dobrze.
The tree of Heracles. I'm not sure if it's loved more for its legend or its olives.
I thank you for your discretion, Eagle Bearer. Chrysis has many eyes and ears throughout the
No,
sanctuary.
What else
bardzo
can you
długo.
tell me about the Spartan woman and child?
The woman left the child's blanket behind. We tried to return it, but it was too painful a memory for her.
Where did she go? What happened to the child?
So, Chrysis was right. You knew the rules, Timoxenos. You will suffer her wrath.
No dobra, trzeba powalczyć.
Please, get behind me, priest. I'll deal with these two.
I'm going to enjoy taking you out.
One, two, three, nie żyjesz ty. Haha. Szybka piłka. Właśnie, jak ma taką maczugę. Dobra, sprawdźmy co tam dalej. Gdzie to teraz mamy się udać? Dobra, przejdźmy się. Tak, Chrysis, czy ktoś, tak mi się wydaje, że ona będzie wyznawcą mścicieli. Tak mnie się zdaje. Bo jakżeż to inaczej tłumaczyć? Siema, siema. No. Kupiłem sobie, rozumiesz? Była wyprzedaż. Szczotki na sprzedaż, szczotki. To sobie kupiłem jedną. Na łeb sobie wsadziłem. Bo kija nie miałem. O kurwa, coś będą... No brawo. Mam ich pokonać, czy jak? Tu się zakraść? No żeby... Podejdźmy tu.
May Asclepius spare her from suffering.
Will she live?
Not unless the gods heed our prayers. Many sick Athenians have arrived in our Golis recently, and very few have left.
Aha.
This poor girl has the same sickness.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I was warned of the Eagle Bearer. Wants nothing but drachmi for blood. I was told.
We're wasting time, priest. We can discuss what I want when this sick girl's needs are taken care of.
Her illness seems to have no cure, and it's spreading. Our sacrifices have done little to draw the attention of the gods. Pigs, goats, all have fallen on deaf ears. We need a beast whose blood will ignite these flames for Asclepius to see.
What did you have in mind?
There is a rumor of a bull with skin as white as snow roaming the sanctuary outskirts. Head west of here, towards the coast. Bring it to me alive, and we'll offer a sacrifice the gods cannot ignore. I'm touched you will help these
Jak ja
people,
mam byka z
but
bo...
I know why you're really here. Chrysis made all priests swear oaths to seal our lips in the face of the eagle-bearing Mystios, or forfeit our lives. But I serve the gods and the sick. My oaths are to them.
The outskirts are vast. Can you be more specific about the location of the bull?
Last I heard, it was grazing on Mount Corifum, near the Assini ruins.
If you're just going to slit its throat, why do you need the bull alive?
But we're not just going to slit its throat. First, we pour water on its head. If it nods, we may proceed. Gods, mortals, and animals, all must be willing participants in a sacrifice, or it is impure. To save this many people, we will need the beast's blood, bones, and fat.
Tell me about Chrysis. She has everyone terrified.
We taught her everything we knew about healing, about the gods. Then she found new teachers, people in masks. They changed her, turned her heart black.
Tak, czułem. To
They
jest
became her
mścicielka.
gods.
I'll
Ja
find this bull.
pierdolę, jak ja mam tego byka zwabić? No coś... Dobra, nie będę tu kradł. Nie zaczepiali, to ich też nie zaczepiam. Co ja mam podejść do niego, powiedzieć kici, kici, chodź tu do mnie? Kurwa, no ja pierdzielę, no. Aha, mówi. No faktycznie nie zauważyłem. A to jednak działa na byki. No dobrze, dobrze. Co tu jest? Nie no, nie będę napadał na wszystko co idzie, no to...
white bull. Am I too late?
Stój, nie ruszaj się. I widzisz, Kamy, coś żeś zrobił? Strzału mi zabrakło. O bla 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 bla. Ba. Wejdę ci naprzeciw nawet, przyjacielu. Ja tam zostawiłem dowódcę, a dowódca coś tam miał. Gdzie on jest? Tu jest, dobra. O, myślałem, że będzie miał lepsze karabasze. A ty jak powyginało, ty widzisz? Haha, ale jaja. Breakdance'a tańczyli. Jak ja mam tego byka złabić, kurwa, żywego? Dobra, uwolnijmy tych więźniów. Dobra, tego u góry uwolnimy. Nie wiem, na siano go, czy jak? Czekaj, gdzie jest ta tabliczka? Tu jest jeszcze jeden więzień. Dobra, gdzie ta tabliczka jest? Tu jest więzień. Tu jest więzień. Cholera jasna. Tabliczunia, gdzie jesteś?
Doesn't look like he died willingly. I'll take his heart for the sacrifice. It'll have to do.
Czyli byk nie żyje, tak? No, trudno. Ja go nie zabiłem. Myślałem, że to ta cała kryzys, czy jakoś tak. Podejdźmy do tego byka.
Not the best feeling. I hope this heart is enough. If they want the whole bowl, they can come get it themselves.
A tu coś... Tu jest. No nie będę wszystkich zabijał, bo to nie ma najmniejszego sensu. No. Nie atakują, to nie.
Did you find the white bull?
I couldn't bring it back alive. But I did manage to collect its heart.
This won't be enough to please Asclepios. The beast died unwillingly, and with just the heart, we'll only be able to pray for one life.
Please, Mythios. The white bull you killed was mine. My farm feeds half of our lease. If I die, people will starve.
I beg you! My husband was killed by this sickness. I have 2 small children. Who will take care of them if I die? I am wealthy and will pay you for this blessing.
Ludzie.
It's okay. Give the sacrifice to them.
You did this. You choose whose prayers get heard by the gods.
I know what it's like to be small and forsaken. Pray for the girl.
You'll regret this.
Not an easy choice, Mystios, but it's been made. The rest is in the hands of the gods.
I did my part, priest.
The Spartan woman you're after.
You've met her?
Her visit to the sanctuary is legendary, but sadly, it was before my time. The man you want is Midon, the elder priest. He spoke of her often. That is, before he cut out his tongue.
Cut out his tongue?
When he's not healing the sick, he's in the guest house. Spends a lot of time being tended to by the servants.
Thank you. I won't forget you helped me.
And these people won't forget you helped them.
No to już, no, powiem tak, no. Dziewczynka potrzebuje najbardziej. Lećmy dalej. W końcu to jest dziecko, no. A tamta jest bogata, to sobie da radę.
Better stay hidden.
O Jezu. Ojej. Obejrzyjmy to, co tu jest. Musiałem tak zrobić, bo to była szybka akcja. No chodź! Chodź tu, chodź! W porządku. Tam pójdziemy, później wybijemy ich tutaj po kolei. Zjeżdżaj, rolnik. Wiecie, jak to jest. Nie będę rolnika napieprzał, no to nie ma najmniejszego sensu. Gdzie jest drugi skarb? Już wypieprzyli. No, dobra, chodź. Kurwa, proszę bardzo. Suko jebana, dawałem ci szansę. Nie wykorzystałaś ją. To teraz, kurwa, zginęłaś. Dobra, mam skarb. Hubert był tutaj świadkiem. Dawałem jej szansę. No. Siema. A dobry, asasyn jest dobry, podoba mi się. Bardzo mi się podoba. Ktoś tu jeszcze? No nie, no proszę was bardzo. Może przeszkadzam. Nie żyją.
And you must be Midon.
He doesn't speak.
So I've heard. I'm here to find out why.
Chrysis did this to him.
Aha! I thought he did this to himself.
To prove his loyalty to her.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Czas ten kryzys się chyba rozprawić, bo to...
I want answers from him, not you. Tell me about the Spartan woman and her baby.
He can only answer yes or no.
The Spartan woman. Was her name Rini? They said she had a baby with her. Was it hers?
The baby was close to death when they arrived. Midon prayed for its life.
You saved the child. No?
He did everything he could, but the baby was badly wounded.
Did she tell you where she was going?
Czekaj.
Do all sanctuary priests take their servants to bed?
I am not his servant. We share a sacred bond.
Sacred? Right. I know why Christos made you cut out your tongue. The night my mother brought my sister here, you and your priests left her for dead. And Chrysis didn't like you telling the story.
That's not what happened!
What do you know? You're too young to have been there.
He told me the story many times before that witch stole his voice. He tried to save
Cholera,
the
gdzie ta
baby,
kryzys jest?
did everything he could.
Ewidentnie ona jest mścicielką.
Don't believe you. Dead. How can my baby be dead?
I don't know what to tell you. You were lucky she survived as long as she did. That fall was devastating.
My baby. My baby.
Listen, there's nothing we can do for you anymore. You'd best be on your way. Raise here up.
They're gone. They're both gone.
No dobra, zobaczmy, czy już jest odkryta. No właśnie ta kryzys, czy jakoś tak. Bo chcę ją ubić.
He wept for that Spartan woman so far from home. Her baby barely
O jaki
recognizable.
biedny, o jaki biedny. Ojej.
Tell me, please. I need to know.
Not even Apollo could save the child. Midon told me how the Spartan woman wept, held the baby in her arms, sang to her, before finally leading her to the gods.
Chrysis took the baby, didn't she? And she made you cut out your tongue to hide the truth. Where is Chrysis?
Właśnie.
There is an altar where people offer their sick babies to be healed.
Idziemy po
This is where
kryzys.
she took the child. Find it near the statue of Apollo Maleatas, and you'll find Chrysis.
Skopiemy kilka
People
tyłków.
come to this sanctuary to heal. But I come here and find people dying without hope. Priests without tongues. And babies left with an insane woman. My mother was a fool to trust any of you. I'm going to find Chrysis, and she's going to pay for what she's done.
Hush, my child. May Ira bless our sacred family.
O kurna, jaka ona jest... 16 poziom? To czemu ja tu dawno nie byłem? Coś nowy jest? Do odsłonięcia? Gdzie ona jest, ta kryzys? Co jest to? By się przydało tych nowych, kurna, bo ja mam tak cienko.
So Chrysis is the key to finding my mother. I must find this altar of Apollo Maleatas.
Gdzie tu? Wejdź przez okno. Kurwa, muszę teraz uważać. Dobra, idziemy tam do niej. Nie ma co się pieprzyć. O, przy okazji załatwimy kurwa gościa, bo przecież... Wiecie jak jest, nie? Jak już jestem, to czemu by nie? O, chodź tu. O, trzeba było siedzieć cicho. Nie warczeć na mnie. Na Huberta możesz, na mnie nie. Będę mógł go strzałą sięgnąć i po wszystkim będzie? Chyba tak. Ojej, ojej, oha. To się niedźwiadek wkurwił. To ja tu poczekam. I kontrakt został zdjęty. A nie będę się z nimi tam lał.
There's the altar of Apollo Maliatas.
Chodziło mi tylko o ten kontrakt, żeby zdjąć z siebie. Normalnie sukę trzeba zajebać i tyle. Babciuksiu.
There's the statue of Apollo. And the altar. A warning. Must be getting close.
Mhm. 16 poziom to nie będzie łatwo do zabicia. 11 poziomów, nie, więcej od niej.
All you cultists will die here!
Got him now!
No jesteś moja już. Po co to bronić się?
killing seems to run in your bloodline, almighty eagle bearer.
Don't you dare speak of my family, snake!
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Myrini had 2 children. But here you are. My family is complete.
You let my mother believe her baby was
Giniesz.
But she was. Oh, how your mother wept when that little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of her, placed her on this very altar, screamed for the gods to spare her life, and they listened.
I'll run my spear through your throat for the pain you've caused!
This world is pain! I gave Demos strength to cope! Your mother was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar. I am more a mother to her child than she will ever be. I can be a mother to you too, Eagle Bearer.
This goes beyond my family. You and your cult are going to destroy the Greek world. You bring nothing but suffering.
You talk of suffering, and yet you come drenched in blood and threaten my life. You are a killer, just like your sister. Here, let me show you.
Bierz dziecko.
My child!
This baby is yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring a gift to Ira so that he might be protected.
Chrysis lit the temple on fire, with the boy and me inside.
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. She does what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? She left your baby to burn alive.
And you saved him. God's bless you, Eagle Bearer. Sleep now, sweet child.
Gdzie ona jest? No bo chcę się z nią rozprawić już.
I'm not sure saving that baby was the right thing to do. Chrysis' reign of terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Myrini believes my sister died long ago. I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia. I can't let Chrysis walk free. I'll kill that Malakas.
O kurde, ona już jest tam? Gdzie ona uciekła mi? Nie, ja muszę tą złapić. Gdzie ona jest? Wybierz się na Argolidę. Wybierz się na Argolidę. Gdzie ta Argolida jest? A, musimy oddać zadanie. Gdzie ta Argolida jest? Mam wrócić do Aten. Dobra, pierw załatwimy tą sprawę tutaj. Mam wrócić do Alcybiadesa. Noż kurde tam, no nie przeżyję, no uciekła mi, no. Alcybiades, no ty to jesteś kawał dopiero. No tak mi wciula zrobił.
I was just starting to miss you. I hope you delivered the package?
Vardas threatened to kill the Odoros when I told him. I also wasn't expecting the package to be, well, that.
It was a nice surprise, wasn't it? I can make another one for you too, if you'd like.
Another one? You?
It was mine, yes. It looked good, didn't it? I needed to get the Odoros out of the way, and now he will be. I impress myself sometimes.
Whatever you say.
Why don't we let our bodies do the talking? Surely you had thoughts of it as well when you saw the cast of me?
Here, before the gods.
Let's make an offering.
I'm not interested.
Oh, a shame. Aphrodite would have loved it. Maybe another time.
No, jestem z powrotem. Dobra, teraz... No dobra, to lećmy. Tam to ulepszyliśmy. Wracamy do Aten. A to ja mam dźwięki wyłączone? Jednak miałem dźwięki wyciszone. Dobra. Co się stało? Co to tu się stało? Zatruli się czymś? Nieświeże jabłka? Dobra, zdolność. To teraz tutaj damy. Rany boskie, co tu się stało? Czekaj, tu jakieś zadanie mam. To przy okazji je zabiorę. O co tutaj chodzi? Nie chcesz ze mną gadać?
Hippocrates, it's good you're here.
Is it? Look around you. Athens is dying.
What do you think is going on?
I don't know. What I do know is that it kills without discrimination. Rich, poor, philosopher or farmer, and I'm helpless to stop it.
Is there nothing that can be done?
I try and ease the suffering where I can. The plague is spreading through the victims' excretions. I'm sure of it. The bodies must be burned.
Your compassion for the people has always inspired me.
Unfortunately, compassion is all I have to give. The gods have shown me how arrogant I had become.
We're only mortal, and the gods like to remind us whenever they can.
I need help burning the bodies, Alexios. Fanatics are roaming the streets trying to stop me in my work.
What fanatics?
The followers of Ares. Superstitious fools. They believe
O,
burning the
następnie,
dead is
kurwa.
sacrilege and attacked me. Can you believe it?
These followers of Ares don't worry me. I'll help burn the bodies.
Ale go rzuciłem. Tego też obok.
Another body safe from the fanatics. I hope this is the worst of it.
Czy ktoś coś miał do mnie?
I should be careful. High security here.
Coś tu jest. Skarb. Aha, okej, dobra, mam. I to jest tu w tym budynku, tak. To wejdźmy. Jak to obszar jest niedostępny? Dla mnie jest dostępny. Jeszcze te zwłoki mam wrzucać? To ileż tych zwłoków tu jest? No ja pierdzielę, no nie mogę.
May you reach Hades safely. kids!
Ja pierdzielę, że ja nie mogę trafić do tego. No.
That's all of them.
Coś mi się widzi, że chyba coś złego się teraz stanie.
Alexios, you're back. Gotta run, sorry.
Wait! Where?
I'll be right back. See you at Aspasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
I know you're angry, and you have the right to be. Why do they hide in their houses and not quell the chaos that come waters?
Aspasia.
Oh, Alexios. You've returned to Athens. What's left of Athens? The world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her ship.
Alexios, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
The reason I came back to Athens was to talk to you about Myrine.
Your mother will live to see tomorrow. My love won't live to see another sunset.
You've had many sunsets with him. I've spent all my nights alone.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
A, gdzie tu są schody? Teraz niech mi ktoś to powie. Ha, 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 ha. A ja już pamiętam, gdzie są schody, co? Dobra, rozumiem, tam są schody. Przepraszam cię, przepraszam. Stoicie jak ty ślepy tam. No dobra. Wchodzimy inaczej. Nie ma schodów, to nie ma. O.
It's Alexios.
Yes. Come in. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
I admit you don't quite look yourself.
I don't feel like myself either.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I've failed Athens. Its people... Aspasia?
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia...
Aspasia's right.
She often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Alexios. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy and took my drugs.
I will.
Oh, no, teraz to chociaż wiem, gdzie są schody. Tu.
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen the streets. She's just a child.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness talking.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
Dobra. Jak tu się wychodzi? Niech mi ktoś powie. A, tu się wychodzi. Dobra, widzę. Cześć, cześć, cześć. Szybko, po Febi. Ludzie, zejdźcie z drogi, czasu nie mam.
This looks like the place.
Sprawdźmy. Kurna, jak tu wejść? Nie ma tu drzwi? A tu? No pewnie.
By the gods. What happened here?
Tak czułem, że jakieś śledztwo, dobra.
Limos must be carrying through on her threat. This was savage. Done to send a message. I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe. Phoebe. No! Hey! Stop! Phoebe! Oh, Zeus!
Uratowałem ją?
Phoebe! No. Mother of all, I greet you.
No przykro mi. Czas się rozprawić.
Anias.
Alexios!
Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Alexios!
I'm sorry. Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there. I think we'd better go with him. I agree, my friend. I agree.
Kurde, co tu się dzieje?
Aspasia knew the danger, and she still sent you. I'm sorry, Phoebe. You didn't deserve this.
Lećmy na górę. No, no wchodź szybciej, wchodź bardzo, bo przecież zima nas tu zastanie. No.
There you are, Alexios. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe was killed by Koth guards before I could get to her.
Oh no. Dear Phoebe.
She died alone in the street.
No, you found her. She wasn't alone. I know how much of a friend she was to you.
I won't let them get away with this.
You have to fight. For her.
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
I'm going to destroy
A jednak.
Athens is mine.
Pericles!
A niech mnie.
Stay out of my way.
Haha. Maleńka, teraz mogę ci nawet dupę skopać. Proszę bardzo, zobacz, jak swoimi koryba... Działaś, jak nimi miotam. No chodź. No chodź. I ziom!
All is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never.
To się trochę pokiełbasiło. O, zaraz Jola pójdzie spać, bo widzę, że oczka ma małe. Nie wchodź mi w drogę. No ładnie mi to waliła. No brawo. O, statek już się sam sprowadził.
We have to move quickly.
No chodź.
Stay close, just in case.
No dobra, odpływajmy stąd. Gdzie mamy ją po prostu...
Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave.
Don't let them go.
Chciałeś... No chodź. Oj, to było za późno. Powtórz, powtórz. Oż, co ja się będę kurwa z tobą pieprzył? Co ja się będę pieprzył z nim?
It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
The city has been taken. This isn't the Athens you used to know.
That is why I must stay. We must begin again.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Alexios.
I expect to see you both again. Alive.
Zaraz, no bo chcę te truchło zebrać z niej. Bo ten generał może miał coś ciekawego.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
I did everything I could to keep people safe.
No one thinks otherwise, Alexios. The cult of Cosmos simply had a plan we didn't see soon enough. And they struck when the time was right.
Oglądasz?
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a
No
hand?
dobra, dawaj. Nie mogę zebrać tego truchła.
This woman.
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
No nie, po co to dogrywanie? No ale po cóż to dogrywanie? No biegniemy do Naxos. Gdzie to jest w ogóle? Kitos to wiem, ale Naxos to nie. Lejsy wiem gdzie leżą. Zwłaszcza o smaku tego szaszłyka. No i znowu dogrywanie. Co się tu dzieje? O.
Increase speed! Lower the sail!
A poczekajcie, gdzie to w ogóle jest? Ja tak się tutaj wybieram. Ło, co aż tam jest? O kurna, no dobra. Coś mogę zmienić w ekwipunku. Na razie to ta maczeta jest bardzo dobra. Czyli to zostawiamy. To bym coś zmienił z chęcią. No właśnie, kopis. Łuk. Na razie to może być. Tylko to, o właśnie. Dobra.
Salvage nearby. Shall we pick it up?
Miejmy nadzieję, że podróż będzie spokojna, nie będą nas napadali. Bo już widzę dwa małe staczki, które pewnie będą chcieli się z nami... Trzy! Szybko doczytuję to. To piraci pewnie. Z Karaibów. Dobra, miniemy ich. Nie mam zamiaru z resztami walczyć. Wy mnie nie napadacie, to ja was też nie napadam. Przyznam Bogu, że ten patch 1.5 to pogorszył tą grę. O takie faile jak doczytywanie struktur. Pa, idzie zderzą. Nawet nie próbuj się zbliżać do mnie.
Get your weapons ready! Back on safe water! Get ready to fight! Your heartbeat is as loud as the sea itself.
We're approaching Naxos.
Are you excited?
Nervous. What will I say to her?
Alexios, you've traveled half the Greek world to find her. You don't have to say anything. Just being there will be enough.
You'll find Phoenicas in the villa at the center of town. All the city's business is conducted there.
Then that's my next stop.
Have you thought about what you'll say to her?
I haven't really thought about it.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We'll reach Naxos soon.
We've had quite the adventure.
Yes, although I don't think it's over yet.
Where will you go?
I have some business to attend to before moving on, and I have friends in the city I need to see.
I doubt there's a speck of land in the Aegean where you don't know someone.
You might be right. It comes with a profession, I suppose. And who knows, maybe I'll see you again.
It doesn't seem that big of an island. Anything's possible.
I'd like to know if all the trouble to find Phoenicas was worth it.
I'd like to know too.
No dobra, to ile idźmy do tej mamy, no. O, trochę no tutaj widać zabawimy. Najpierw pociągniemy tą.
Intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon. Archon, please, the merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go. The meeting is over. Alexios. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you.
Cassandra is still alive.
They have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? And now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both.
No tego tu nie wiadomo, czy ją uzyskamy.
Never again.
Jak ona jest dejmonią.
What have you...
How did you...
I
have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Yeah! This isn't the race!
You're dead, archer!
I see. I'm moving to cover!
Arrows came from over there.
From over there! Get into cover!
Body up ahead. Everyone be under.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
I've never forgotten what you both taught me. I had a good education.
I wanted you to be unstoppable. And you are.
I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lam, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Cassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
We'll save her from the cult matter. We'll get her back.
The cult is insidious. Once they have their claws in, they don't let go. I fear she is beyond saving.
I found you, didn't I? I know we can save her. Together. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetus.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything.
Watch where you're going!
Kurna, ale gdzie tamta, no? Przecież chciałem ją zabić.
Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right. Paros must be stopped. Paros must be stopped.
Czyli co, mamy płynąć na Paros, tak? Wychodzi na to. I mamy ich tam pokonać. Czyli będziemy brać udział w takiej mini wojnie.
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons
what
we
did
all
you
should
say?
remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix sounds. Paros.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable man, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
I think they felt it was about time our family found each other again.
If we want to be truly united, we have to find Cassandra and rescue her from the cult's grasp.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos, and then hunt down the cult together.
Myrrine, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Kurde, normalnie jak te poziomy mi tu wskakują. No nie, może być, dobra. Idźmy. Cześć, cześć, cześć. Cześć, poznajcie, to ja jestem syn Feniks. Chodźcie, bo tu mają też, trzeba pomóc ludziom.
Blood or change. Phoenix must choose.
This artist's work is everywhere. Their dislike is as clear as water.
Answer with a weapon. Then there will be no backtalk.
You have to think before you act. This is politics. However tempting it is to act on instinct.
This rebel obviously wants attention. Someone should give it to them.
I had a similar thought. And I think that someone could be you.
Tell me where they are, and I'll put an end to this.
See the pigment of the paint. It's a rare color, and I only know one artist who chooses to use it. Last I heard, he lives in a cave at the Rutsuna waterfall.
I'll stop them.
We cannot answer their threats with violence of our own. That will add more fuel to the fire.
If that's what you want.
It is what she wants. Phoenix wants to fight for the people, not against them. Just stop them making any more art.
If you consider this art.
This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant.
Έχομεν πόδας βαμβακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οθόνας αρίστας. Έχομεν ράπτας αριστοτεχνίτας. Το ηχθιοπολίον εστί μέτερον. Αντακαίων τάραχος και λευκό χρουμπάλι να κυλισίους τίνους κόρους και τρίγλας εξ ευξήνου πόντου. Έχομεν...
I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery? The rock? Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
Thank you. Eroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used. I better ask Agilos.
Czyli gdzieś tu jeszcze coś jest. Gdzie to coś jest? Bo ja ślepy jestem, nie widzę. Żadnych śladów, nic. No ja dziękuję. A trzeba, myślałem, że jeszcze jest jeden rysunek gdzieś. A tu jest, no.
This color looks strange. I should ask the art merchant where the artist could have got it. I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
This pigment is only used in the graffiti. Has anyone been buying this from you?
I do remember a man asking about this color now that you mention it.
Just him?
Yes, from what I remember. I didn't have any when he asked. He seemed impatient and asked if anyone else sold it.
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti. Does it mean anything to you?
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to form the bristles of their paintbrushes.
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me, but artists are an unusual sort.
Thank you. Rosso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
Ale w ogóle tu jakieś mamy te, żebyśmy mogli... O właśnie, to mamy. To pierw zaczniemy. No wchodź tam. Tak to właśnie jest. O, coś tam mama ma jakieś zadanie dla mnie. Cześć, cześć. Domcia, witaj Domciu. Jak widzisz, no gramy. Teraz wchodzimy sobie, synchronizujemy. Kobieta Max. Ja nie mam takich, ja jestem kobieta Max. Czesiu zadaje mi pytania takie, że... No dobra, to teraz szukajmy, bo on tutaj gdzieś jest, my jesteśmy tu. Zobaczmy to. To jest blisko.
There's that artist. Found you.
Dobrze, ale możemy tutaj zobaczyć też, nie? Co jest? O, tu jakieś skarby są poukrywane. To co, mamy się z tym niedźwiedziem rozlegować? Tak? Po prostu? No nie, no nie będę ich tam zabijał. No dobra, no. A skąd on od razu wie, że ja? Dobra, znajdź artystę. Tędy weszliśmy. Gdzieś tu jeszcze musi być jakieś przejście, nie? Patrzmy, przyjrzyjmy się temu terytorium. Dobra. Tutaj na spokojnie musimy się rozejrzeć. Tylko to. Tu żadnego przejścia nie ma. Ja pitole. Myślałem, że jakieś przejście będzie. Czekaj, mam tutaj... To ono jest tu gdzieś. Tylko w którym miejscu? Dobra. Widzę, że tam nie ma przejścia, trzeba gdzieś indziej poszukać te przejście. No ewidentnie tu każe mi iść. No. Gdzieś tu musi być tajne przejście, tylko ja je nie widzę. Trzeba się umiejętnie rozejrzeć. A tu? Haha! Tu jest.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Who's I?
Finica sent me to find and stop the artist. You?
You're here to kill me.
That's up to you.
Please, Mistios. Finicas is a great leader. Tell her I said that. I'm just a hand, not a mind.
Tell me why you did it.
I was commissioned. A contract from soldiers. They have power. You try to find people like that.
I would. I'm not spineless.
Mistios, I'm a poor artist. The Archon promised Rachmi I've never dreamed of.
And look where it got you.
I'll stop now, I promise. Not another word.
If you don't, you'll make an easy kill.
No more graffiti, I promise. Here, my contract. See for yourself.
We're finished here.
You won't hear from me again.
No. No dobra. Sprawę załatwiliśmy. Pozytywnie. No popatrz, taka mała szczelinka, człowiek tutaj się męczył. Zdolności. W co tu zainwestować? No dobra, to gdzie to mam iść? Ta wyspa Paros. Aha, dobra, okej, dobra. To weźmiemy. I lecimy. Z przebiegu.
Ready to set sail!
Where to now, and what happened on Naxos? Did you find your mother?
I found her, Barnabas.
Wonderful! Maybe now we can kick back and relax.
But I have bad news.
Then that's where we'll sail to next.
I'm glad you're with me. Pull up here!
Oni splądrowali ten stateczek. No niedobrze. Dużo z niego nie zostało. Ale damy radę.
You're the only survivor?
They took prisoners. I was too far gone to carry back to Paros.
What happened?
We came to talk peace with Paros. They ambushed us.
What of your captain, Aeneas?
Took him.
Why keep him alive?
Leverage. They know he's important to Finicas.
If Paros has him, where will he be?
They joked about tying him atop the quarry and letting the sun soften him up.
I'll get him.
Make them pay.
No dobra. Czas. Coś mi się widzi, że będziemy w nocy. Będziemy to załatwiać. To tu jest, a?
There's Aeneas. He's in bad shape.
No dobra, poszukajmy to wszystko. No ale sokichłem. O ty niedobry dziku. Ty no zwalił mnie, no. Co za dzik. Dobra, musimy to w nocy zrobić, bo jest ich tam dużo.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Hey, who is that? There.
No, trochę spanikowałem, muszę przyznać. Niepotrzebnie.
What now? Guess I better take a look. What? It's... Well, I will try to learn something useful. Is someone there? Any sign of them? No sign of them. Ah! I want that field found. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What have you got?
Only the breeze here, sir.
You are not trying hard enough. Go!
Got it, sir.
Get to shelter!
I'm going to see if they're still alive. Cover me!
I have to find the archers. Came from over here. Archer.
What anything?
Nothing this way. Come on. Double Russian to bring this one down.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. Move out. Absolutely, sir.
How does it look on your end?
Clear over here, sir.
Kurwa, no was na ich waszych oczach zabija mi.
I'll find them.
Someone's down. You now.
Well, what have you got? Lost any sign this way?
Get them!
Not so fast, Pispios.
No wychodź kurwa stamtąd, człowieku, no. Się zjebany zaklinował. Wiecie co, ja to spłacę jednak. Udało się.
Cosmos fights for Athens, and so Athens fights for Cosmos.
Lobates zwany z... Nie znam go. Coś tu jeszcze jest nowe do odsłonięcia. Ja pierdzielę, jacy silni są. Dobra, idźmy osłabić tą całą resztę.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
I won't forget you.
beautiful white Parion marble. Should I add some Spartan red?
To było dobre. Gościowi tak wypieprzy. Dobra, jakiś tu ten skarbiec był. Tu jest skarbiec. Opędzlujmy go. To znacznie osłabi ich. Już jesteście na tyle osłabieni.
Let me out, somebody! I owe you my life.
I can't get out! The fates have brought you to me, Mistios. Thank you.
Czego się kuźwa drzesz? Gdzie tu jeszcze te skarby są? Tu jeszcze jest. Spal zapasy wojenne. Czyli tam muszę iść do góry. Tam jest jeszcze jakiś dowódca. Szybko się odrodzili. Dobra.
I should take a look.
No i co? Zobaczyłeś, po cóż ci to było?
Germans won't like that.
Zejdźmy tu.
Did you see that? I will all...
You're a hard man to kill.
I know she wouldn't abandon me. Quick, let's get out of here.
Take cover! Free at last! I'm forever indebted to you, friend! Shield yourself!
Ja pierdolę, on nie skoczył, zapomniałem. No chodź, kurwa, ty ciamajdą życiowa. Chodź. Nie skoczysz tędy. Dobra, trzeba normalnie z tego obozu go wyprowadzić, bo przecież on się zabije. O, a tu skoczył.
Incoming! Take cover!
No chodź, chodź, chodź. Podleć tego ryja idziesz. Trzeba może skarbek weźmiemy, co? Cześć chłop.
A quick day!
Dobra, zjeżdżamy. Chodź. No co, no chciałem sobie kuźwa trochę nakraść.
Laka! Mirini won't be happy about this.
Ojej, no dobra. Czekajcie, wiecie co zrobimy? Czytaj. Mam nadzieję, że uda mi się go tamtego uratować, no bo przecież... I zaraz kończymy. Niepotrzebnie wchodziłem do tego domu po ten skarb. Musimy go ominąć. Jeszcze raz zrobimy to. Żyje? No dobra, żyje. Chodź.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Shield yourself! What do you think you are doing?
Kurna, umie skakać facet. Poczekaj, spłacimy go, żeby mi nie... Mała kwota. Chodź.
Thank you, Mistios. I hope Phoenix pays you well for this.
Remind her for me.
Something's wrong with Paros. More than usual. Strange things are afoot.
What did you see?
There were others. Not the Paros type. One had a mask. Never seen that before.
A mask?
I couldn't tell who he was. Time to get off this godforsaken island. I know my way back.
You should tell Phoenix what you saw.
I'll report to her at once.
No dobra. Czyli co? Udajemy się do matki powiedzieć, że już wszystko jest zrobione, nie? No. Ale tym to już się jutro zajmiemy. No dobra.